Just ahead on Crossroads, we're on location at the Christmas parade. See some of the hard work that goes into getting the walkway of lights ready.
We talk with Jason and Dana Bigelow about all the things happening this season with the Salvation Army.
The Marion Ice Show is coming up, and football coach Ryan Vermillion talks about the fundraiser skating across the stage this weekend.
And see how one local judge celebrated National Adoption Day by legalizing adoptions all day long. It's all just ahead on Crossroads. Welcome to Crossroads. I'm Shaylee Clark.
And I'm Randall King, and you can see we are happily on location once again at the Marion Christmas City Walkway of Lights Parade. I think I added some stuff to the title there, but it's a fun place to be.
It is. The excitement here is so contagious. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited for Christmas to be here.
And it's our second year at the parade, and this year your face isn't frozen.
It isn't.
I remember last year, maybe I remember the parade last year, I was really worried about her and some of the crew. It got pretty seriously cold out here.
Everyone remembers last year, but everyone's outlined along the streets here. You can enjoy it. It's just nippy enough to be able to enjoy some hot chocolate.
Yeah, it feels like Christmas a little bit. This has become a nice little tradition that goes along with many, many other things in Marion. And now you hear about churches getting ready with their youth groups and building floats and the bands getting ready to play. So it's a way to kick off Christmas.
It really is. My hometown does nothing like this. So the fact that they have the parade and just all of these different Christmas things, I can see why they're considered Christmas City.
And of course, the other reason it's Christmas City is the famous Walkway of Lights. And that's something that people come from all over to see. But the work on that doesn't start this week. It doesn't start the week before. It starts many, many weeks in advance. And it takes a lot to put it together, as Marissa Hindrocker found out.
Christmas decorating for most people means a few strings of lights and a tree. For the Walkway of Lights setup crew, it means 6 weeks of work and 2.5 million light bulbs.
No, I'm missing the hook on this.
Basically, we like to bring everything out first and then do the setup, and then usually we run cords all last. And that's pretty much how we do it.
He's got it, Batowski.
5 crew members put up all 116 displays every year in Matter Park.
This is my 7th year, and it gets pretty much routine. You pretty much know where everything goes. We do, however, every year switch it up to make it more interesting for people. And there are a few key displays that we do not move. However, the other displays, we like to change it up a little bit.
This year, the displays are condensed into Matter Park instead of spilling out into nearby areas.
I think we're going to just have that wow factor this year.
Right up until the walkway officially opens, the crew runs regular checks to make sure everything is working right.
It's pretty good weather. We have a few rainouts, but other than that, normally we do work in the rain because we just have a limited period of time to get these displays up.
When the walkway lights up, that job extends into the night.
I'll have to cut that off and put a whole new jumper on there. And then
It might be chilly, but to the walkway crew, it's well worth the effort.
Oh, it's fulfilling. It's really nice once you get the end product and you see what you've done as a collective. My favorite part is actually running the cords to stuff, to power them up, just seeing everything lit up for the first time.
With the setup work done, the crew is ready to let Grant County see their work.
Especially with the younger kids, it's very, very nice to see. They're very excited. People really, I think, enjoy it, and it's a nice time of the year.
In Marion, the Walkway of Lights is one bright way to enjoy the Christmas season. For Crossroads, I'm Marissa Hindrocker.
Well, I have to say, Randall, a lot of prep goes into making the walkway. I mean, just the fact that they fixed every single little light.
And this year they had to move some things around because of some changes, and you got to check it every night. So it opens officially tonight, but every night someone's got to make sure it's working. Anybody that's had their Christmas tree lights and know they don't all work. And just multiply that times 10, times 100, whatever.
And they work on weeks for that, so I think it's great so that we can go through and enjoy that, listen to some Christmas music.
And the other part of that, I think it was very, very cold the night Marissa had to shoot that.
I did hear that in the back of a pickup truck.
So
Poor Marissa.
So we can share the misery. Well, when we come back, we'll talk to some of the folks that are helping minister in this time of year, and that means giving them a hot cup of cocoa.
Get in the Christmas spirit when we talk with the Salvation Army.
Well, welcome back to Crossroads. We're still waiting for the Walkway of Lights Christmas Parade to begin. We get a chance to talk to some of our favorite people, Jason and Dana Bigelow from the Salvation Army, and they are here with a lifesaver, which is hot cocoa. And we didn't think it was going to be a cold night, but it's turning out the wind is kicking up, so you guys have got the best spot in town.
Yes, we are here with hot cocoa and hot chocolate, and that's the same thing, and coffee and water, you know, just to start off the parade and getting people ready and excited, whether they're in the parade participants or just coming to view it tonight with their family. We want to just warm them up and get them in the mood for this parade.
Well, you know, even if it isn't cold, everyone loves hot cocoa in this time of year. So what do you guys have coming up, you know, with Christmas coming?
Well, this is our time of year. We've got red kettles out there, the bells are ringing, the angel trees are up. There's so much going on. It's a great time of year for us. We get to raise a lot of money to help people all year long, but we also get to serve the most people at the same time, so it's great.
I don't know if you have a dollar goal, and we've talked about this in years past, but how much percentage of your needs are met during these 6 weeks of, or whatever, of kettle?
Sure, we do. Actually, during the Christmas season, close to half of our income for the entire year will come through the red kettles and through the Christmas Mail Appeal Program. But the red kettle goal is $75,000 this year, same as last year. We didn't quite hit it, but we like to keep the goals where they're at because the need certainly hasn't gone down. So.
And do you find a lot of community members ready to hop on board and help you? Because I know that through other stories we've seen, Marion is such a giving community. I bet you see that around this time of year as well.
Yeah, absolutely. The volunteers that we have are tremendous for the Angel Tree program, for ringing the red kettle. It's exciting. This year we've got a new program that volunteers can sign up to ring the bell. They can go online at registertoring.com, and it's a real easy process.
Almost forgot about Angel Tree. Dana, tell us where we are on that and how long people have still to do something.
Well, we
with
have
that.
over 900 angels so far in the season, and we're continuing to check our list to see where we're at. Last year we were at 1,000, and the need has gone up. We're seeing a lot of new families that have never come in and asked for help before that are needing some. So we have a tree up at TJ Maxx, at the mall, and then at the radio station, and also at the Salvation Army, where people can call in and adopt an angel, and they have a wish list on there, their size and their age, and just a way to help out families that are in need, that are having to make some tough decisions that maybe wouldn't have Christmas if it weren't for the generous people of Marion and Grant County.
Well, some people may be seeing this after Thanksgiving because of when the show airs, so how long do they have if they still want to pick something up?
We will have the tree up until December 1st, but our distribution is on December 18th, and so we're really hoping to get it before then so that we can package all the gifts. But we are willing to work with individuals and families, you know, even if somebody wants to take a tag and maybe they can get the clothes and then another person can get a coat, or just, you know, families and friends working together to be able to adopt all these angels that are in need.
And do you still have a lot of names available left, or what do you do with the extras that maybe no one is able to pick up?
Well, some people just donate money, and so we go shopping for those angels, and then in years past, like luckily and very thankfully, all of them have been taken, and so we've been very blessed with that, and we're hoping for the same result this year.
Well, Jason, we say this every year at Christmas time. I don't think we need to, but if those who don't know, the Salvation Army meets so many needs year-round. And so what kinds of services are they reaching?
It's good to point out that we're here all year long. Christmas is our peak point of the year, but we're helping people throughout the whole year for the whole county. Mostly, we're known for helping with social service programs. So there's rent and utility assistance. Our food pantry is just tremendously busy. We've seen more people this year, more new people than ever before. And so we want to be able to keep those pantry shelves stocked throughout the whole year. We also have things like youth programs for kids, character building programs, which are similar to scouting. And then we've got church ministry programs that we're able to offer. We're really kind of a holistic kind of ministry place. There's something for everybody.
Yeah, we hear that a lot. Do you think the needs in Grant County are just going up as far as hunger and things like that?
I think so, and some of the needs are just kind of shifting. You know, just when we think we're out of the water with people losing their jobs, another factory closes down and things. So we want to be able to just continue to meet those needs, but I don't think they're going away anytime soon.
That's for sure.
Thanks, Jason and Dana, for joining us here. If you really want to help the Salvation Army, there's your information.
And you can check out their hot cocoa next year as well. That's going to be a wonderful thing. Well, we've got more Crossroads coming up. We'll tell you about a great ice show coming up at Marion High School. You don't want to miss this for your holiday fun. Well, welcome back to Crossroads. We're still on location at the Marion Walkway of Lights Christmas Parade, but Coach Ryan Vermillion from Marion High School told us about a wonderful event that's brand new. We just wanted to include it for your holiday fun. Welcome, Coach.
Thank you.
You are bringing an ice show to the stage at Marion High School, right?
Yes, it's done by Rand Productions out of Las Vegas. They usually typically do big productions throughout the country, New York, Las Vegas, bigger venues. And they've decided to kick off a small venue tour coming to Marion, Indiana, and they're actually doing a benefit show for us for athletic equipment, and it's very exciting for us. They've decided to come in the weekend of Thanksgiving, the Saturday, November 29th, and it's at 7 o'clock at the Walton Center at Marion High School. And we're very excited about this. It ties all into the Walkway of Lights. This time of the year, it's exciting in Marion, Indiana. It's traditionally been called Christmas City, USA. The lights are a big thing, and we wanted to tie into that, so it'd be a big opportunity to bring something new in.
And I mean, how did you come up with this idea to bring in, an ice skating group?
Well, the mayor of our fine city, Wayne Siebold, just happens to
had a little
have
something with that.
some ice connections, not sure why, but he has some young men in football, and he's always willing to help out with us raising money for our athletic programs, and he got me tied up with Rand Productions, and he's been a big part of this, helping things along, because my background is definitely not in ice production. That is on his end, and that's on Rand Productions. We're just simply the benefiters of this fine show, and we're trying to sell tickets, and that money will go to benefit for athletic equipment for the high school.
Well, I know a lot of people probably had the question, how are they going to bring ice into the Walton Center? You explained it a little bit, but I mean, how much work is that?
Well, it's basically like carrying in 4x8 plywood sheets. It's about that weight, but it's if you have one of those white cutting boards at home, it's like skating on that, but you put a Teflon surface on it, so they can skate on it. And I watched them today. They're really getting used to it, and they said it'd take some time because they haven't been on it in a while, but it looks to me like they're used to it. So they've been practicing pretty much half this week and all through next week.
And how do you think the community is going to react to this? Because I know you can't really go see a good ice show unless you go to a bigger city.
I hope they react well to it. I think it's something new, it's exciting, it's something different. It's not just skating. They have little people in it, there's comedy in it, so there's speaking in it, so it's acting, it's a big production. It's not just people skating around, there's music, and so you get a chance to see it. It's very enjoyable.
Well, for people that want to have the fun and they've got the family in town for the weekend, they should know exactly what this money is going for. So it's partly a benefit for Marion Athletics. What are we going to get out of that?
It's for athletic equipment, and football obviously has a lot of equipment to go for, to pay for, and it's an expensive sport, as all athletic sports are, but we really try to find ways to raise money for our athletic programs, and to me this is just a win-win situation for everybody. People get to come in, they get to see a great program out of it, and then that turns around and helps us buy some of our athletic equipment.
And do you know what athletic equipment they're looking for?
Well, athletic equipment, typically, you have shoulder pads, helmets, those kind of things. There's more than that, but, those are just things off the top of my head. Obviously, being the football coach, those are important to me, and they're required by law for us to have good ones. So
some new sleds, maybe, or something.
Yeah,
maybe.
Well, not the kind that is pulled with horses, but the kind you push with football players would be nice.
I actually knew that. I should be impressed.
Yes.
Don't want to suit me up. Well, let's get the details one more time. It's the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Yes, it's Saturday after Thanksgiving, November 29th. So after you've gone through all your Black Friday shopping and your legs are tired, you come out to the Walton Center with what money you have left in your wallet. Come out and enjoy a great show.
And how do people get tickets? At the door?
They can get it at the door. Mike Anderson Dodge is also going to sell them out of their place. I believe they're opening a new one out on 69, but also the one on the bypass. They're going to help them sign buy tickets there, and then you can come to the Walton Center box office. If for some reason that's closed, just go to the main office. They'll be available there, and then there are football players around who are selling them as well. So if you hear somebody talking about an ice show, they're not pulling your leg. This is the real thing.
So maybe this is a tradition now. It could start if it's big.
We would love to have this
We got
to
to
be
call
a tradition.
it Giants on Ice.
That's well, you definitely don't want to see me on ice, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to see our football players on ice. That just wouldn't be pretty.
But wouldn't that be a great little encore?
I think so.
Oh yes. That might be an encore for me at the hospital, all laid up in a cast.
That would be fun.
So we're talking November 29th, Walton Center, Saturday. Get your Black Friday shopping done. Get that turkey out of your body. Come see us, enjoy the show, and help us for a good cause.
There you go, Coach Ryan Vermillion, Marion High School. Sounds like a great fun thing, and we can add it to the Marion Christmas City tradition.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, when we come back, we're going to tell you about a little something special this holiday time of year.
Some families come together on National Adoption Day.
Well, welcome back to Crossroads, still on location at the Walkway of Lights Christmas Parade, and it's going on down Washington Street.
It's so exciting. I think everyone is ready for Christmas, but the streets are lined with not only floats, but a lot of people.
It's a great tradition bringing families together, and you know, speaking of that, there's a great thing that happened here right before Thanksgiving that also brought some new families together.
It's true. It's not just Thanksgiving and Christmas, but a local judge really wanted to celebrate National Adoption Day by bringing in almost 20 kids to the courtroom and giving them new families.
The halls outside Grant Superior Court 2 are filled, but today it's because of a joyous occasion.
This court does child in need of services cases and termination of parental rights cases. So we see a lot of sad things going on in children's lives every week. So we very much look forward to this day of the year when we can see so many of our kids who have started in not so good circumstances leaving the system happy and safe and loved in their families.
It's National Adoption Day, so Judge Dana Kenworthy gathered families and finalized their adoptions, all on the same day.
So we started participating in National Adoption Day events last year. We had, I believe, 6 finalizations last year. This year, I believe we had 19. So we're really happy to see the growth.
Nevaeh McClarty gained a brother and sister, but she's no stranger to this courtroom.
Yeah, these kids really become my kids, and today was extra special because one of the families adopted 2 children today. I had actually done their older child's adoption 4 or 5 years ago. That was my very first adoption, and she brought me a gift today. She brought me a photograph of her adoption, so that will be something that I treasure.
While it's a big day for some kids,
it was real exciting. We've been waiting for this day for some time, and it was really exciting, and they've been excited about it. We've been talking about it for months.
Others are more interested in the simple joys, like the judge's gavel.
It's been fun and exciting, and you know, we're a little up there. You know, I'm going to be in a wheelchair when she graduates high school, so I don't know what I was thinking half the time, but it's exciting to bring younger children into your lives and help them out.
It's about celebrating a day that gives kids a new chance, a new mom and dad, and finally, a forever family. For Crossroads, I'm Stephanie McCracken.
Sheila, I remember when I heard that was going to happen, I thought, what a nice moment to kind of concentrate all that adoption. And adoption goes on year-round, but it was just kind of a nice symbol to see that.
It really is, and you know, especially around this time of season, it was almost like the best gift this family could get. They finally have the kid. It's officially theirs. I love it.
Yeah, and producer Stephanie McCracken got down to the courthouse. You saw one of many, 20 in about a 2-hour period, all join with their families. What a great way to kick off Thanksgiving and the holidays.
It's true, on National Adoption Day.
Well, we've had a great time down here at the Walkway of Lights Christmas Parade. Check it out next year. If you've never been, it gets bigger and better, as we said, and it's just a lot of fun, especially when the weather cooperates, as we've said probably enough, but we're very happy it's not so cold. In the meantime, we've got more things coming up, the holidays and a new year right around the corner. If you've got any ideas for Crossroads, why don't you email us at crossroads@nwest.edu. That's crossroads@nwes.edu. Or you can send us a letter or a postcard at Crossroads, WIWU-TV, 4201 South Washington Street, Marion, Indiana, 46953.
Or next time you're online, you can go on our Facebook page and Twitter page at facebook.com/WIWTV or twitter.com/WIWTV, or you can go online at wiwutv.com and catch all of our past programming, past episodes, or if you want to see past stories. Again, that's wiwutv.com/crossroads.
You can kind of relive Christmas in Grant County by looking at some of those past stories as well.
Yeah, it's great, you know, have a little history time with Crossroads.
But Christmas has just started, it's not finished, and we have a lot more stories to tell. I'm kind of looking forward to that.
I am too. I'm really wanting to see more of what's to come, but a little more Crossroads.
We should get out to the walkway again. Maybe we can just get there and spend some time. It
Will
sounds
the
like fun.
weather be this nice again?
Yeah,
This is the
a little
question.
bit of snow with the lights make it work perfectly.
Probably.
So enjoy Grant County, enjoy Marion, and enjoy all that the community has to offer. Meanwhile, for everyone who's been a part of this show, I'm Randall King.
And I'm Shaylee Clark. The Crossroads of Life bring people together, and that's what we try to do here each week.
Early Merry Christmas, everyone. Thanks for watching.
So long.